Hi guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Those were the first two fish I ran into last Saturday in the Media Bass Individuals Tournament on Lake Buchanan. I got that first fish by flipping a recycled Cinco into the dock, and then I flipped in there again and I got a 3 or 4 pound female to bite it, but she just didn't have the bait all the way in her mouth and I missed that fish. But Buchanan was a lot of fun, after being cooped up in the house for the last couple weeks, working from home. It was great to get out on Buchanan. I don't have a lot of experience on Buchanan. It's kind of like a new lake to me. I started out early, finding a big school of shad that I followed around, throwing some moving baits, didn't have a lot of luck. But then I moved into a creek and I found some males guarding, I found some fish on beds. I put a limit together using the recycled Cinco, and then I started to cull a few times. If you haven't already seen my video about how to recycle your used soft plastic baits, later on I'll put a card that you can click on and see how to melt down used soft plastics and make them into new recycled baits. I'm going to run the intro clip, hang out guys, and see how my day on Buchanan went. Lake Buchanan is located northwest of Austin between Llano and Burnet. Today I'm launching at the Llano County Park boat ramp. It's about 9:30 in the morning and I have 3 keepers in the boat. I found them in a very small creek that has about 10 boat docks in it, and they're just kind of all scattered, but definitely a lot of them are coming out of the shadows of the docks in 3 to 5 foot of water. As the day went on, I moved to other creeks and tried to establish a similar pattern, and I couldn't get bit. So I ended up making 3 trips to the same creek throughout the day to fill out my limit and cull a few times. So here I've made it into my creek for the 3rd time. I just saw another fisherman. He told me he just had 3 in the live well, and it's been a pretty tough day. So I'm feeling pretty good about this creek. I know there's fish in here. They're moving around. It seems like they're coming in, and I'm just hoping that I can find a pair of fish on a bed. Here in the back of a creek, I found a male guarding a bed. He's bigger than a couple of the fish I've got in my live well, so I'm going to try to catch him. He's guarding a bed just directly underneath this dock cable. That helps a little bit, but it would have been a lot nicer if there was a big fat female hanging out with him. But I'm starting to feel good because he was not there about an hour and a half ago, and he was locked in and totally committed to that bed.
Yeah, it's cool.
Here in the last few minutes, I'm going to get to cull one more time. The fish were definitely moving into this creek. The water temp rose about 1.5 degrees as the day went on. I saw cleaned out beds early, and then as the day progressed, you could see fish move in, start to guard the beds. The only thing that I didn't see was big females paired up on these beds, so all in all, it was a fun day. I was glad to get out of the house. Caught a limit, called a few times, had my opportunity early. I'll get these fish cold up here, and I'm going to head to the weigh-in and see how we did. Put the red cold tag on this one. He's definitely going into the live well. And I'll grab these 3 smaller ones out of here. They're all about the same size. All my fish today were 14 to 16 inches. I only had, I think, 1 fish that wasn't keeper size, and it was that little Guadalupe Bass. None of my fish came on any moving baits. It was all just flipping Cincos on beds and in shadows of docks. Today I'm going to end up with a 5 fish limit for 9 3/4 pounds. Wasn't a real great day. I didn't find the giant fish you need to win a tournament. You know, I've had a really good day on this lake before where I caught a handful of 7-pound fish, a couple of 6s, and just had a really super great day on Buchanan. This place has been known to put out some big bags in the past. This is the second Media Bass Austin Individuals tournament that I've fished this year. I missed a couple of them, so I still can qualify for the championship if I fish Belton and Stillhouse coming up. I would like to get back on Toledo Bend in September. It's a really great time to fish, and I'm looking forward to getting out there if I can qualify. Today, it's going to end up taking 15.82 pounds. There were 17 teams and a handful of limits. Thanks everybody for watching my videos, and thanks to all of the subscribers. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider clicking the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. And if you've already subscribed, please consider clicking the bell to get notifications when I drop a new video in the future. My next video is probably going to be on Lake Belton here in a couple weeks. I'm also thinking of going back out to Richland Chambers, and I do have a 3-day trip planned to Toledo Bend. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you out there.